From high above International Drive, the Orange County Convention Center casts an impressive shadow. One of the biggest and busiest convention centers in the country, it is the economic engine at the heart of the iDrive community. 2020, set to be its most profitable year in history, enter an historic pandemic.
For the most part, the convention center covers its expenditures with the revenues that we make here from services. And so we had to pivot pretty quickly to figure out, hey, what are we going to do now that revenue is not coming in?
On any given day, you'd find thousands gathered here to conduct meetings and events. Now, the halls are mostly quiet.
Quite frankly, our industry, certainly the tourism and convention and hospitality industry, has been devastated. There's numbers of my friends all across the country in my industry that have lost their job.
This multifaceted crisis prompted managers to get creative, to save money and jobs. They have reduced utility usage, cut maintenance and cleaning contracts, and they're holding off on event-driven purchases, actions to result in a $17 million reduction in operating expenses. Then to the convention center's largest resource, their people.
The foundation, really, of our business, and one of the most important things that sets us apart from other venues in the country, is our customer service and our level of dedication from all of our employees.
When people come here and they have their events, we always get great comments about the service that our people provide, and that they don't get that type of service when they go other places. And so, our goal this whole time has been to preserve that experience, preserve those people who make the convention center what it is, preserve those jobs.
Thanks to Orange County leaders and their spirit of collaboration, nearly 200 employees have now been temporarily reassigned to other positions in Orange County.
It's really such a blessing to have an opportunity to be able to share the time and talents of our people with our fellow coworkers, whether that is downtown, across town, or right down the street.
Hannah Starner is an event manager at the convention center. For now, she's lending her talents at Orange County's neighborhood services. She's used to adapting to changes and creating solutions for events. So for her, this is just a new challenge.
You always want to learn and better yourself too. So gaining experience in a different division, I hope will benefit me as an event manager, and even further in my career, I'll have a wider skill set that'll give me a leg up.
It's that positive attitude shared by many others who say they feel valued by managers and county leaders.
That gives you a level of confidence, knowing that, you are not an employee that they want to do away with. They just want to keep you, and they're working as hard as they can to put you somewhere in the meantime until the convention center get back on its feet and things get better.
And the great thing is now we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Where it was, let's sit and wait, events are now coming back. They are being successful, they are having safe events.
The Orange County Convention Center is one of only a few in the country that has been able to remain open. And in many cases, that means new customers are seeking them out to host their events, from continuing education to beauty pageants to even bodybuilding competitions.
Managers believe in a few months, more and more events will be back. And while over half of their full-time employees' salaries are off the books for now, when business picks back up, those reassigned will be pulled right back in.
I would even say it creates stronger bonds too with the employees here at the center. Going through this is something that we haven't really gone through before. And it's knowing that you can stick together and have people to rely on and have those relationships with your fellow colleagues that is really beneficial.
It's called the Center of Hospitality for a reason. And although most people on property now are here for vaccines and testing, the Orange County Convention Center is hopeful they'll get back to what they do best very soon.
I think we'll be back sooner rather than later. And so we really are targeting the June, July for events to come back in earnest. And while they may not be as big as they were last year, they'll be back.
I've been here for 20 years, so we've known people who've worked here for 20 years, some more, some less, and each and every one of those people is truly important to us. And those are the same people that are going to come back and produce all of our fabulous events and make these events, knock it out of the park, because that's what we do.
For Orange TV, I'm Crystal Candy.